Alright, just in case. Save. Okay.
Hey, folks, welcome back. So sorry for the delay. We had a lot of pieces to put together, but that's just how it goes. But yeah, we are back with Legends, the Legends block, the legendary Legends block, and I'm so psyched for it. I'm Skybane, and we are going to do a Legends 1 version showcase as our first thing in the Legends block. Guys, introduce yourselves, starting with the top from what we can see.
Me?
Yeah, I guess you can't see that.
Yeah,
You're
that'd
at
be
the
you.
top.
Yeah.
It's one of us.
I am Varunius. You can call me Var. I do variety content, including Legends. And
Yep.
I'm just honored to be here.
And Varunius is going to be
I-
doing the 64 decomp of this game.
Yes.
Yep, Eve?
All right, I am Princess Eve. I am primarily a speedrunner of mostly just this game. I'm also glad to be here. It's my first time on.
Uh-oh.
I think we lost her, but I think she'll.
Ah.
Oh, it's funny. I just got the transmissions breaking from roll.
Oh no.
Well, that's kind of
Oh
unfortunate.
goodness!
Yeah.
Are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay, I think they're back.
Okay. Well, Eve will be doing the PC version of the game.
It's as broken as my internet. But hi, I'm to see the speedrunner of this game, and I'm glad to be here, y'all.
All right, Dylan.
Howdy, that just leaves me. I'm going to be running everyone's favorite version of the game, PSP. Nobody says that. That's just a thing I say. But happy to be here.
Right on. Yeah, so it's a three-way showcase. We're doing the Nintendo 64 decomp, which was released actually just recently, the PC version and the PSP port. So very different versions, and we're very excited to show off just how different they are. But I guess you all are waiting for a cue to go. So yeah, I guess we can start this off in. You good, Varunius?
Actually, I just need to check something on. You know, I just realized my HUD is not showing up on the stream. Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
The technical difficulties don't end.
That's okay. Because I can do this. There we go. I got it down to 4x3 for now.
Okay, cool. Green Z Saber asking, what's a decomp? It's a decompilation of the Mega Man 64, the Nintendo 64 version of Mega Man Legends, basically, and it allows for a lot of crazy features like enhanced frame rate and other stuff, which we'll get into in a bit here. But if you're all good to go, then we can go. I'll give you a countdown.
All right, I am ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yep.
Only Vars is going to be in English, just as a heads up, because it's based on English 64.
Oh, mine's in English too.
Oh, really? You're playing English? I didn't realize.
Yep. And immediately we get right into one of the first version differences between the two games. The F9 key on the PC version allows us to skip a lot of text boxes. It's an old pause feature left in from a lot of Capcom games back in the aughts. And it just absolutely breaks stuff in Legends 1. Notice that even though I started later than everyone else, I am going through all of these text boxes really fast because I would normally be stopped by all of them. But F9? Nah, I don't have to worry about that at all. It breaks some other things too, though. We'll see some later on, but in some cases it will allow me to, like, soft lock if I'm not careful, or delete items, or God knows what. It's amazing.
It's your everything. It's a Swiss Army knife of the run.
Yep.
Yeah.
For instance, here's another thing that could break. If I talk to roll here, it messes with my camera angle, as you might notice.
And I guess one thing on 64, you can probably tell and hear, you can see and hear, it's of lower quality in just
It's a little
audio
crunchy.
and video fidelity, yes. Like, actually, let me show you something. My goodness, this dude's got a Giga Chad chin. a lot of the models, map areas, had to be adjusted so they could fit on the Nintendo 64 cartridge. Like most famously, the Junk Shop here. You'd have to move up a little bit on 64 or PS1. On 64, you just hold circle or I guess C down. Is it?
Yeah, I
For
believe
interact?
it's down for interactors. That's right.
Yeah. Actually, is there another thing? Mega Man 64. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know.
Oh, it looks interesting. All right, that's a word for it.
All right. We just crashed. So how about we take a little bit of? Oh, right. I forgot. There's no music in this version. They had to take it out to fit on the cartridge.
If I may add to that really quick, Var, I do have music, but on PSP the music is less than stellar.
Yeah.
It's missing parts of the song. Some of the instruments don't play. I don't know what's going on with this game.
Yeah, so we're having technical problems on Eve's end.
Uh-oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think she's even in the call anymore, but
Oh no.
hopefully it'll get straightened out eventually, and I'm sure she can just pop into the game. This isn't a race, necessarily.
Yeah.
It's
Correct.
a showcase.
And honestly, if it were a race, we'd be left in the dust. Princess Eve can join in 20 minutes and lap us because of F9. Not
Yeah.
even a joke.
Yeah, another thing on 64, the draw distance is
What draw distance?
abysmal. Yeah, it's abysmal. On this recomp, it's a little bit better, but if you're playing this on a hardware, you think you're in Silent Hill, but here it's more like a Misty Morning.
You'd be forgiven for thinking that it's supposed to look like that, but then you play any other version, and no, it's not how it should look.
Yeah, I'll go hippopotamus for the memes.
Yeah, you want to give that trivia, Varunius, or do you want me to?
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, so I mentioned this on Blues Legends stream a few days ago. But yeah, the hippopotamus thing, it doesn't really make much sense in English, or I mean, aside from just being funny. But in the original Japanese version, hippopotamus means Kaba, and that's exactly what that name is. What you might not pick up, though, is that Kaba, arranged backwards in Japanese, means baka, which means idiot. So it's kind of a wordplay on idiot in the Japanese version. It's still hippopotamus, but, you know...
A very
Japanese with their
unintelligent
backwards
hippopotamus.
Yeah. So it works out like that. I also want to
Yeah.
take a moment to shout out the chat. We got a lot of buds from the Legend speedrunning community and,
Hey.
and elsewhere as well. So huge shout outs
Thank-
to you guys. Thanks for joining
Hey, folks.
They showed up just in time to watch the worst City Hall, but it's PSP, so it's forgivable.
us.
But now we're coming up to Bon Bon, and this fight is fun.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm just now getting the Tron. But it's alright.
That's the fight. On easy,
Yep.
anyway. We use a very different strat on normal, but you will not be seeing that today. Whoops.
Nope. And since this is English, gotta talk to Tron a little bit. And you get to hear the cutscene quality in 64 in its full.
Oh, yeah, that chonky quality.
Yep.
The power of cartridge space.
And all three of these ports load so much faster. At least PS1 version, and leaves the PS1 version in the dust, excuse me.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
PSP is almost as fast as 64, but it's a little slower. PC is even faster than 64, so the hierarchy would be, in terms of slowest to fastest, PlayStation, PSP, 64, PC.
Yeah. Which,
Good fight.
yeah. Go on.
Dylan, you were going to say something?
Oh yeah, so no, I'm just, so far that's what a good fight should look like on easy, but with the PSP's auto aim, sometimes your Buster Bullets will stray and you'll miss your target there, and then the fight becomes annoying. Not difficult, but it wastes
Yeah.
time. So
It is.
that-
It is really cool. I've always thought it was really cool to see how that fight is handled on easy, because it's like you're aiming for this super small hitbox from way off, and way off back, and it's just really cool to watch.
Speaking of cool, there's that
Don't-
cutscene where you get Mega Man to look right at the camera, just like me. Glad I got to show that off.
Yeah, don't mind me. I
Judging.
just bought some Kellogg's coffee from the junk store.
Ah,
Yo.
of course, locally sourced.
Yep.
Anyone who's in the
It's a-
Legends speedrunning Discord will understand.
Yeah.
And Mario saying, honestly, I wish that Capcom had more time at the time to make a new Mega Man 64 game instead of a bad port of Legends. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it
Bad
was.
port! Don't let Second hear you if he's in chat. He won't like that.
Yeah, poor Second. He has to deal with a lot of our Mega Man 64 complaints, while the rest of us are totally content to put it in the toaster.
Yeah.
Or if you're privy, some of us throw it in the toilet. It's really
Yeah.
up to you. If you know, you know.
Anyway, another thing of 64 is it's kind of like PSP. The auto aim's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Like you'll see here, like I am trying my dangest to get these. Oh, it actually turned out for the better. And there he goes.
Yo.
Hey,
I honestly-
get back here. Dang it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait. At least we're
Yes.
hearing the PSP audio right now and not N64.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there are problems with that as well, right, Dylan?
Yeah, so I alluded to this a little bit earlier. So in terms of like how cutscene audio and voice line sound, it sounds fine. But for some reason, I'm not sure how Capcom pulled this off. Someone can enlighten me if they're more technically savvy, but the MIDI instructions for the music is handled a little differently than it is on PS1, where it might just be like WAV files for all I know. So some of the songs in this game sound fine, and then others, not so much. They're missing parts of the track, or the tempo changes and it's incorrect. It's really something to behold.
Yeah. That also happens in 64.
But at least with 64, we can understand, oh, well, they had to compress the audio, so there were some compromises.
Yeah. Actually,
I really don't
I
know
need to
if the
one
UMD
little
couldn't
thing.
handle it.
I'm
Yeah.
taking a little detour here.
Cat Legs brought up a good comment earlier on, saying, surely eventually the music, textures, and voices from Legends PS1 will be imported to the recomp. It is modular like Zelda 64 recomp and
Ship of
Yeah.
Arcanian? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It absolutely will. Just give it time. You know, people come here, they'll bring some expertise to the table, and we may perhaps get the definitive version of Legends 1. Ironically enough. As much,
Yeah.
I was speaking of another difference in 64. I'll be right here. This path is not in any other version. Like, straight to Jim's base. That's unique to 64, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
And
Yo-
there's no bridge. It's all land. And speaking of
No
which,
bridge.
there's a hole right there.
Oh yeah, let's
It's-
explore into the void for a second here.
Yes.
God forbid we have a bridge in this game. 64 did away with that, thankfully.
You
So for
could
all
say
you
that bridge
non-bridge
was
fans.
too far. Ha.
It's the abridged version, so, we lucked out there.
Yep.
Yo,
Alright, that's enough
Varunius,
bridge
Dr.
jokes.
Fresh is shouting you out in the chat.
Hey,
y'all, looking
Dr.
tonight?
Fresh.
Just wanted to shout out Varunius. He's good people. That I can
Thank-
say as well. I can absolutely.
Thank you
vouch
very
for
much,
that.
my guy.
Varunius has been around the Legends community for a long time, man.
Oh man, I screwed up my. It's all right.
If it's any consolation, my run is going surprisingly clean, which means I'm scared for when it goes wrong. I figured something would have went wrong by now, but we've been in the clear so far, thankfully.
And I screwed it up once again. What the heck?
Well, let's hope you reverse jinxed it by saying that.
We can only hope so. Chat, please. Pray that I don't do something stupid in endgame. There's still time. we're about to approach mid-game, believe it or not, and we have everyone's favorite section, the auto-scroller that you can't skip. So,
Heck
look out
yeah.
for
Here we're gonna see the water looking like a perfect floorboard.
You know, when I get to the boat, you're gonna see something real special.
that. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, excuse me, your version, Varunius, is where it really comes out.
Oh,
believe
yeah.
me.
Actually, you know what? I'll do it right now. Hold on.
Oh, boy. Fasten your seatbelts. We're going to be here for a
Frame
while.
rate original 60
Oh.
frames per second.
We're not ready for it, man.
This is the power of the
Behold the
N64.
Behold this power of this somewhat operational recomp.
Yeah, we should stress that this is like the first publicly build that's considered like alpha. I think it's 0.9.1 build. Don't quote me. on that.
Yeah, there was a crash with the Gessel shaft, and thankfully that was taken care of in this update.
Yeah, Easy saying the frame rate is absolutely wild. Dude, it's so surreal to witness if you grew up with it. It's like, you know, I think I used this analogy another time, but it's like pulling up one of your old childhood VHS, like, recordings, you know, like the stuff that our parents filmed us doing back in the day on their old crappy camcorders. It's like pulling up one of those old VHS, you know, things and putting it in, and the frame rate is like 120 FPS.
Real quick
Oh.
before we get into frame rates a bit, you might want to highlight this song because this is one of the worst butchered songs on the PSP port.
Oh yeah,
So I'll let that play for a minute.
This NPC here has a little bit of interesting history. I think
Yeah.
he was originally like supposed to play a larger role, being like Mega Man's rival or something like that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be
And-
Mega Man's rival. He has a name, Art
Yeah,
is his name.
Yeah, Art, full name Artillery, which I think
Yeah.
he actually shows up in the library with Professor Barrel. Also, another difference of 64. This valley is a lot more compact. You could tell.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Are
dang.
you insinuating that 64 had to compress something? No way. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, Art was supposed to be a bigger character in, you know, the original draft for Legends, and
Yeah.
we didn't get too many details about it, but you know, if you look around Legends, you can kind of see hints that he was supposed to be a player, or play a bigger role. Like he's actually talking with the professor, or you know, Gramps in the library at one point, and then Gramps will make a comment saying that, wow, this boy is very knowledgeable about the lore of this island, you know, and its history and whatnot, which leads, you know, makes you raise an eyebrow, being like, hey, man, like this guy's pretty special, huh?
Leads you to believe he
Sure
will be
is.
something beyond just being an NPC, but those are dashed hopes.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had to fit that in somewhere.
I mean, it's
probably
very
not the last
appropriate.
time.
Also, why do these robots
Oh,
look
that's
like the
right.
Eva robots from Evangelion?
It is
They
a good
do,
Is that just
yeah.
me?
No,
I
I,
can see
think, I remember my brother saying stuff like that too.
All right.
Magnus,
I just came here to get the drill. That's
Magnus
right.
bringing up, he was supposed to be part of the love triangle between Roltron that was handled by Val. Oh wait, no, I'm leaking into other comments now. Excuse me.
Oh.
It scrolled up. He was supposed to be part of the love triangle between Roltron and Mega Man, a love square, I guess. That's right. Yeah, I just now remembered that. It's true. Yeah, he had a much bigger role. Cat
Real
Link saying-
quick, just not
Oh, sorry, yeah.
detract, but Princess Eve saying that if it's okay, she can come back. I don't know if that's all right.
We can give it a shot. I mean, you know, see if it works out. I don't know for sure. I think we'll need a Para in here to help manage that, to be honest.
That's fair. I hope you guys are enjoying this boat music. And no, there's no way to speed this section up. It is truly an auto-scroller, and if you are the lucky person to find the holy grail of Legend speedrunning, boat skip, which is fabled, may or may not exist, a lot of money's coming your way.
Nice.
Yeah, runners
what-
way before me have been trying to find it for, what, decades?
Yeah, card.
Cat Link saying it doesn't help the N64 port was handled by Value Wave, the genius programmers, read sketchy used PC part sellers who did coding as a side gig, who did the
Really?
PS1 Capcom arcade
Really?
ports and helped Capcom Studio 3 with the latter X games and DMC2 and Street Fighter V as Sugar Cut. Well, holy crap, that's interesting.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Thank you for that information. That would explain a lot, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that. I have no idea. That's crazy, actually. Yoshinator going, wow, Legends is super smooth. You simply load up another save file to skip it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. This thing, it was released just recently, but it's been picking up a little steam for just how surreal it is.
It certainly is a way to play Mega Man Legends, but no disrespect to anyone who actually enjoys that version. I mean, the recomp is the best way you're going to enjoy that version of the game.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's only going to get better, so nice to see it
Yep.
get showcased.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the version I'm playing, no one's like, oh, I can't wait to play the PSP version. No, you're not.
I did feel that way at the time it was released, I'll say. Like, before the game's gone on PSN, like, that was kind of the only way to play them aside from PS1.
Oh, right.
That's fair. Let's see if we can get my least favorite trick. Everything else has been going well, so maybe.
Yeah. Do your thing. Oh, you're trying
Nice.
to... Yeah,
Got
look
it.
at you. You might actually be good at this game.
No. Very kind words, though. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I will say that everything is going suspiciously well, so I'm still on edge for what's going to throw a curveball my way. But so
Yep,
far,
it's always something.
everything's... Oh, there we go. That's good. I didn't get bonked there. That can happen.
That happens a lot, yeah.
Speaking of bonk,
Gee.
got a little love tap there.
Jinxed it!
Nice.
That's
Just a
one
little
week.
funny thing.
Yeah, that we can live with a little love tap. That's okay. Just for anyone who's unfamiliar, real quick, this is the second dungeon in the game, so this is basically considered midpoint. And yeah, it's a lot of skating. I'm sure if you're unfamiliar with Legends, you're going to see a lot of that on easy.
Yep, when you're not running diagonally, you're skating.
Yeah. And
And?
one thing... go on.
No, I've already got the floor.
Alright, well, I was about to say, on 64, you can interact with a bunch of, like, triggers further away than you could on any other platform. Like, the doors there, you'd have to be a little bit closer for them to trigger. On the PS1. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, yeah, the range in which you can interact with people is much larger on 64, and I'm not sure why. It is unusual to see.
It's not unusual.
I guess
I
just
probably
really
shouldn't.
quick... Oh,
Yeah,
you
go on.
don't want to get us copyright struck?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yo, Eve, welcome back.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
Don't trust internet at a place you've never lived for long.
Words of wisdom. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
We're happy to have you back.
I'm glad I could come back. Let me just finish getting everything set up. Luckily, we have safety saves.
Yeah, I hope the
Yay.
feed will pop back up. I'm not quite sure how that works, to be honest. Tara, if you're still around, then maybe you can help us get Eve's feed back up. If she can't do it herself, which she might. I mean, I don't know. Thanks, Tara. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Tara, thank you.
Goat.
Dude, Tara
The
has
goat.
been. Dude, Tara's in like his stamina is insane. Like the stuff he's been juggling is actually crazy. Like just that
Man,
schedule
mad
alone.
respect.
Just that schedule alone for Mega May, like putting all those games on there and figuring out what times work best for everyone, that is insane stuff, to be honest. Like, shout outs to the grind, man. Appreciate you.
Wow,
Wait a
that
minute,
might have been
did-
my cleanest dungeon run of this to date. There
Yo,
were no major
GGs.
mistakes.
Hey, GG, did they got rid of the RMNC here. It's just Sprite.
No.
I mean, I'll
Holy
take
crap.
it. Why not?
I mean, I like Sprite,
So-
but
I got a little trivia about the Arunaman Sea drinks. They might have gotten in the way here, but they did not get in the way of the PSN ports for Legends 1.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, those games, when they... for the longest time, it was speculated that those games took so long to get on PSN because of that copyright stuff with those vending machines. But it turned out to not be the case. Like, it got on there, and they're, completely unaltered. And, the funny thing is, I don't think even Capcom quite knows what happened there. Because I actually did... long time ago, I did an interview, like right around the time that those games were re-released for PSN, I did an interview with Christian Svensson, who at that time was the senior vice president of Capcom America. And I was asking him, like, hey, so how did the Legends games get on PSN in the end? Like, after years of their trying and failing to do just that. And he basically told me that they didn't really... It's like, it was part of just one of their ordinary routine submissions for that game to get on there. So it's like just one day, they submitted it again, just as one of their routine things, and it got on, and like they didn't ask any questions, they were just happy it got on there, but they never quite found out why. So I don't know, it almost seems like there was someone like asleep at the shift on the other end that day, like whoever was in charge of looking over those games for problems that could prevented them from getting on PSN. So it's kind of a strange thing, but obviously we're all thankful for it.
Maybe that person working really liked the cola, so they were just hoping no one would question it. They were thirsty and got a little distracted.
Yeah, it was strange to hear that from Christian Svensson himself.
And by the way, I'm doing the mini games. Balloon Fantasy. Fun fact: the background music from that is, I believe it's a cover from the Waltz of the Flowers by Tchaikovsky. It's a classical piece of music.
Tchaikovsky?
Yeah.
Yo, nice.
That's actually not the only piece of classical music in Mega Man Legends, especially when you get to 2.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, we will not be showcasing that today.
Yeah, but there's one that comes in mind. Speedruns included. If you know, you know. But we'll get to that when we get there.
All in due time.
Yep. Oh, I thought I accidentally hit B there. Thank goodness I hit select, or... Well, X. A. Whatever.
Hey Eve, how's setup going to get your stuff back on screen?
I mean, I have everything set up, I believe.
Okay,
But...
I guess Tara's trying to sort things out then.
Alright, so I
Yeah,
got
I
the
think
music
so.
box. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I got the music box here, which will be important later. And go talk to the lady, the curator.
Okay. I see my game is up now.
Yo!
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, Eve, I was saying that, honestly, if you wanted to catch up to us, you still could, easily.
Yeah. I don't know, should I tell her add some red or add some talent?
You gotta
It
add
really
some
does
talent.
need... Yeah. I was gonna say, it's good pixel art, but I'm not sure that's what she's going for, in which case she does need talent.
Alright.
Yeah.
I said talent.
We actually
Welcome
have a
back,
poster of that.
freezes. Yep, I totally cursed Eve there. I say welcome back, and then it immediately freezes again.
Aw,
I'm so sorry, fam.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Never
Oh, and
mind
now it's
then.
back.
Sorry.
And now it's back. Well, I'm just jinxing and unjinxing things left and right here.
Keep unjinxing it, please.
It's
Yeah, well-
classic commentator's curse. It happens, unfortunately.
real,
It's
though.
weird, too, because I heard everything you said. What am I
Well,
doing?
the game didn't.
Alright, get the springs.
Uh-oh, this fight can go bad now. And the fight's
Maybe it's
good.
because Dylan has the cursed version.
Yeah, I mean, I did bring that energy today with this shirt I'm wearing, which I made just for an event coming up. Also Legends related.
Hey, I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt right now. I'm somewhat blessed.
Catnip
But yeah,
saying if I recall... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So, just for clarity, I've loaded up an old speedrun safety save to kind of help me catch back up. Right now, I'm doing some of the mini games just to show off something that Varunius really wants me to show off later on. But that will come in due time. And then I'll go on towards the third of the main dungeons.
Cool, cool.
Alright,
Catlink's saying... Sorry, I'm trying... My bad.
Alright, what was Catlink saying?
If I recall correctly, the vending machine's image on it that led to the PS Online woes, it's a Japanese vitamin drink that also sponsors Kamen Rider and other children's media. I forgot the name. It's a vitamin... Yeah, it's a Ronamin C. I mean, that's what they said. That's what they thought for the longest time. That's what the fan base thought. And maybe it was a problem, but in the end, those games got onto PSN anyway, with those drinks still in there, and with their logos as well. So either they weren't actually a problem all this time, or someone was asleep asleep at the switch when they approved those games. I don't know which.
If Capcom's listening, please feel free to chime in and explain, enlighten it.
Yes,
well,
please.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when I interviewed Christian Svensson, I mean, he was the senior vice president of Capcom, and he told me straight up that even he doesn't know how they got on there in the end. It was just like they submitted it, and then after, and they generally, submit it in at regular intervals, like, I don't know, a few times a year, maybe every few years or whatever. And like for year upon year, they kept getting turned down by the powers that be who were on the PlayStation Network board or whatever. But then finally they got approved, and they never figured out why. It's like it just came back and as a no problems sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, real quick, speaking of PSP differences, do you like this angle? Does it look good? Do you like it when the flutter is blocking your view? Because that only happens on PSP. That's the power
crazy,
of the UMD,
actually.
baby. There aren't a ton of things for me to showcase that are specific to... Oh, I forgot to shoot the underbelly. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I was like, something's not right. That's okay.
Oh, that's another good point in the chat. What I've heard but can't claim to be true, Legends are pricier than other PS1 games because that's the drink's own profit cut. That's actually a good point. Legends 1 and 2, I believe, are more expensive than Tron Bon on PSN, which is actually funny because for years, Tron Bon was, on eBay for scalpers were trying to sell that game for hundreds.
Now, what if I told you that is still true, but much worse?
Is it really?
Oh yeah, some copies are going for a few thousand if it's sealed.
Oh
no!
Yo, we got Meta Ruler rating in. Hey, appreciate you, man.
Hey.
Welcome aboard,
in.
folks. What were you playing? I hope you had a good time, and continue have a good time here.
So yeah, when I said something was going to go wrong in the run, this is it. I forgot to shoot the underbelly, so this fight is extremely slow now. But if that's the worst thing that happens, I'm not here to get world record.
Yep.
So to comment on something weird that some people might be seeing me doing, where I'm going in and out of doors over and over again, that's deliberate. This is not me doing something weird. This is not my controller bugging out or anything like that. This little hideout side quest that you do for Jim and his gang, oops, I still need to do it some more. It's timed, but it's not based on real time or game time. It's based on how many screen transitions you go through that stop your in-game time. It's that weirdly specific. There are some that don't stop the in-game time and they don't count. But the ones that do count towards the side quest. And I believe it is 13 transitions to be able to advance the quest. I had to learn this when routing one of the speedruns. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's very oddly specific.
This cat. Very important we save that cat. Ask
Save
anyone
the
who owns
cat.
this game. It's
Yes,
always
save the
cat.
animals. If
Save
you know,
the
you
frames.
know. Yeah, save the frames. Also, I like how it's... Go on.
You like how it's what, Varunius? You like how it's what, Varunius?
I like how it's misty out here on the lake.
Looks
yeah, it's always misty in this game.
Yeah.
Catalogs has some really bad fog problems in Mega Man
Yeah.
64.
Oh, you know it well.
MetaRuler is saying, was playing One Step from Eden thanks to how sick Duelist looked yesterday. Dude, it does look sick. Yeah, that looks, it looks like great stuff. I'm really excited for other people to try that out too.
Oh boy.
I'm excited for myself to try it out. It looks great.
If you
Hey,
are a
great
fan
to
of
know you
Battle
have a good
Network,
time.
I would definitely recommend it. It is a fantastic game.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it myself.
Oh, we're coming up to a fight that I have to remind Var in advance that when you get to that fight on 64, do not skip that cutscene. You'll thank us later.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and there's that PSP aim. Did you see how Mega Man really wanted to aim for his legs, even though I was clearly not supposed
Oh
to?
yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
That's the power of PSP
Okay.
auto aim.
So I have something to comment on for PC. So you might recall towards the start of the run, before my internet just completely died, I mentioned that F9 lets me move out of triggers, so I can move around. Well, that applies to chests as well, especially chests that have items. And the way that the game handles items is weird. Namely, I still do not have the item, even though I've checked this chest. I will not have the item until I see its name pop up on screen like that. But hypothetically, I could have left this room before I did that. And if I had left that room, it turns out the flag to put the item in the chest has already been triggered. That is to say, when I examine the chest, the item is removed from the chest, but I do not have it until I see its name. Can you guess how I know this? I have lost a few runs to this. Because I need this item.
It is required. And you won't know, like, if you do it too quickly, it's just like, oh wait, whoops, I actually deleted it from the game. Sorry. You'll
Oh, it's
find
not
that magic.
required.
Right.
But, yeah, there are two other ways to do the thing that we're thinking of. You remember that broken wall in Closer Woods?
Mhm.
You can open that with the powered buster or the active buster too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew that. I remember that actually, trying that out as a kid and being quite surprised by the results.
Yeah, I didn't learn that until like a year or so ago. Of course, naturally, for a speedrun like I was running, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
delete it.
Tara. I'm sorry, real quick. Tara's
Go
asking,
ahead.
should I use Var's game audio for the cutscene, or are we skipped past that by now?
Oh, the Bruno cutscene?
We still have a bit of ways to go, but if you want to go to it, then you're more than welcome to.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind, Tara. Sorry to inconvenience you, give you more work on top of the mountains of work you have already.
Tara's already got enough work having to watch me run this game. And now he's gonna have to do more work. He's like, why did this guy show up and play PSP? We should mention that real quick. Notice that none of us are showcasing the PlayStation version. We are all playing every version except it.
Yeah, well, Blue already did that a couple days ago.
Yeah, so there really wasn't much to add.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
plus
guess the general assumption is that everyone kind of knows the PS1 version, so may as well check everything else out.
Yeah.
Yeah, these other versions need some appreciation. Like, I really actually love the PC version for speedrunning, but no one except me cares about it.
I think
Such a
I'm one of the few people who've actually run it with you, and I had a terrible run, but it was fun. I didn't dislike it. The problem with
Yeah,
F9 is that you can accidentally double tap and then just lose the whole run, literally.
True. But it's so much faster, and F9 changes the run so much that you sometimes have to completely reroute things. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm
If
actually
you can
happy
manage
it's
to
getting
get this
showcased.
old PC game working again.
The good news is that I believe you've written a guide on how to set it up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I also did a similar guide for Legends 2's forgotten PC port, but honestly, that port is better forgotten.
Yeah.
We don't want to appreciate that?
Nah, I would not recommend it. I mean, for context, there are 2 runs in total on the leaderboards. I'm one of the runners, and the other is JMC, and it's like a run from 9 years ago, maybe? Don't quote me on it. It's a long time. It's been a while.
And did he say, like, do not watch this if you are epileptic or something?
Yes, you see, the final fight with Sarah 2, when she does her gravity attack, which she does when she's below half health, on the PC version, it could possibly trigger epileptic seizures. So, you know, just photosensitivity warning if you're going to watch that run.
So I'm doing a funny thing here.
Hey,
No
shoutouts
music.
to shoutouts to Mr. Janus there.
Oh yeah, my best friend. See, him and I are having a great time.
Hey, got the basket. Let's go. No
So-
Doritos today.
Nice.
At least on my end, there was a brief out of bounds there. If you grab the trigger for the elevator and trigger it further away from it, the game still takes you down, even through floors, and drags you out of
Wow.
bounds. It's absolutely
wow.
useless, though, for, like, the speed run. But, you know, it looks neat.
Yeah, swag strats.
That's why this is a showcase. We get to show you all the things that you may or may not actually see in a run. Like, for instance, I'm going to do a trick coming up here, or at least I'm going to attempt it. Invincibility glitch. In an easy any run, you really wouldn't need to do this because Juno's a very easy fight. The time save comes from getting good luck with RNG patterns. But since it's a showcase, I figured it'd be fun to show off the glitch.
Oh, heck, I still use that for my speed runs.
There you go.
Like, it is faster for me to do that glitch than it is to fight Juno normally.
Yeah, and if anyone for some reason is having a hard time, like maybe you're playing the game casually first time, you can do the glitch on any difficulty. Like, it's not an easy exclusive thing. Getting bonked a lot here, though.
I gotta go give her the refractor, and then I gotta give her the music box, because there's another song I want to showcase.
Yo, Republic, Psychro, welcome in. Enjoy your stay. Thanks for joining us.
Yo, Republic, welcome.
We got the Dadmiral.
Father.
Thank you for all the Legends homies popping in and supporting the stream.
Heck yeah.
Much appreciated.
Seriously, great to have you all here. Thanks for dropping
Heck
by.
yeah.
Oh wait, this is a
Always
weird
good to
oddity
see
on
you.
PSP I actually wasn't aware of till just now. On PS1 and every other version, this hallway has no music. But it has music here. I never noticed that. That's very unusual.
Huh.
See,
like
we're
the
learning
low hum?
things. Yeah, it's got the like underground hum. That's very odd. I never noticed this was in the game.
Actually, what am I doing? I need to grab the grenade. I'm tripping.
So, yeah, this is going to be a little out of the way, but what we're going to do here is I'm going to lure an enemy to a very specific point. So I'm just going to have them follow me here, try to get them through this door.
Oh, we're doing this, aren't we?
Yep. Come on, buddy. This way. Alright. Now I'm going to want to talk to Data and exit on a very specific frame. Hopefully I get it. Oh, well, that was me forgetting that he had that text I had to clear first. I can lure another one.
Aw.
No, I was so used. Oh, look, there's more lining up. They want to show it off. Buddy, come on in. What?
Getting
There
in
we go.
line. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Legends
come on,
hype. Legends hype indeed. Hey, we're
There
all
he
about
is.
Legends here. And more to come as well.
He is really getting stuck on these walls. Come on, buddy. Alright, so I forgot that I had to clear that text first.
It show you just how fast.
We got it. So,
Nice.
this is the invincibility trick. As you can
There
see,
we go.
I'm now airwalking, and that should not be possible. Mega Man has a face of existential dread and pain on, which I can't showcase without free cam. Here we go. Look at that. What we think is happening, unless somebody knows Coding Baron, I'm sure they do, is that when we interrupt that text box, the game gets a little confused about whether Mega Man should be still talking to Data or should be hurt. And I can't open the door or interact with anything while I'm airwalking, so I'm actually going to jump down. And let's see how this Juno fight goes. It should be fun. It should be really difficult.
Are you okay? Can you speak?
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I had an idea.
Hmm?
While I wait for Varunius to catch up, maybe I'll show off a few glitches.
Yeah, do
Sweet.
that. That's what this is
Because I'm on
about.
my way to Bruno.
No door swag.
And yeah, I've been having trouble getting that lately.
I don't know. Do you think we can defeat him? You think there's hope?
Let's see. Let's grab the Active Buster and have a little fun.
Yeah.
Yo, Cypher, welcome in, man. Oh, and
Hey,
Dylan, you got a shout out from Spill Ketchup. He's saying this Dylan guy knows ball.
Thank you for showing up, Spill Ketchup. Appreciate it. That's my buddy Sam. Good guy.
Did you find
Right
All right,
on.
well, that's not the run yet, but it almost is. It'll be after I speak to Roll here.
I'll go back to that control room.
And that's the run. Now I have to wait through credits to actually see our final time.
While we're waiting at the credits, I'm going to set up an airwalk glitch. So, if you take an explosive weapon like the Active Buster or the Powered Buster or a few others, stand on something and destroy it, you'll be airwalking. Or air skated in this case.
Nice.
Now, in PC versus PS1, and I believe PSP handles the mechanics the same as PSP.
Yeah, it does, more or less.
You can actually take that airwalk between areas. Like, if you look at Mega Man's shadow on my end, that shadow is staying underneath him. That's not supposed to happen. So I still have the airwalk. So, if I walk off this ledge... Here we go. I'm on top of the police headquarters now. I believe this is about as high as I can get. Sadly, a lot of the walls to get out of bounds here are still way higher up, so I still can't get out, but it's a thing.
Wow.
And of course,
Nice.
people might be curious as to whether you can use this to skip anything. Sadly, no. We are very close to being able to skip the bosses in the Closer Woods. But
Speaking of which,
close. Yeah,
Funny you mention it.
that Varunius is about to fight. We're close, but for some reason it just won't work. We cannot make it quite work for details that are kind of hard to get into. Let's see. What else do I want to show off? I guess I could show off that weapon walk glitch.
Speaking of airwalk, as a quick segue. Oh no.
saved it. All right,
Nice.
you're saying?
No, speaking of airwalk, it's funny to mention that in this Legends 1 showcase, I keep bringing up Legends 2 because that's what I've been playing mostly. There is an airwalk glitch that is used at any % English. Actually, used in any % easy, I should say, rather. And that airwalk is the only known case I know, and it's in the Nino Ruins. It saves a lot of time, and if you don't get it, it sucks, but if you play on PSP, it's not a huge time loss. But we will not be showcasing that.
Okay, so the glitch that I'm going to show off, what you need to do is, assuming that you're using the PS1 default control scheme, where you're using L1 and R1 to turn, like I am, what you need to do is hold both of those at the same time, hold up to go forward, tap triangle, and then quickly tap and hold it. And then you can sometimes walk with your weapon. The shield arm is really finicky about it, though.
I believe you can do this.
Yeah, we do this all the time in speedruns with the drill arm, but for some reason the shield arm is very finicky.
Yeah, I'm able to do it on 64 because...
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I had it for a second there. I don't have the energy on my weapon upgraded very well, so it's hard to see it, but if you noticed, I was moving a lot faster. In fact, you're moving faster than you can even with the skates. So hypothetically, in a 100% speedrun, if you could do it consistently, that is your movement tech.
make
Big
an emergency
hypothetical, though.
save.
Something I wanted to bring up early on. We were talking about Closer a few minutes ago. A little fun fact: Closer was actually named after the game's planner, Shin Kurosawa, which, of course, in English it sounds more like, Kurosawa gets translated closer.
Yeah, when Romanized,
So-
that makes sense.
Yeah, when that's the word, Romanized. We actually found that out in the Mega Man Legends 3 dev room. It wasn't known until then, but I mean, maybe we could have deduced it from the planner's name, but yeah, they actually went on record to say that in the dev room.
Well, that's pretty cool.
If I could showcase something real quick, we are listening to credits, which, as I mentioned before, as you can see right now, I can't skip. That is consistent with every version of the game. And
And listen to the credits theme real nicely.
I want you to please focus on Varunius when they get to credits, because it is...
Please.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it is a sight. Or a sound.
It is a fest for the ears. You're going to want to turn up the volume on your end when it happens. But in the meantime, I'm just vibing over here waiting for credits to end, so don't mind me.
Well, I'm over here messing around at the Flutter for, like, one of the probably more well-known out-of-bounds in the game.
Yeah, I knew about that when I was a kid, for sure.
Yeah, I learned this from, like, Game Winners. It was the very first out-of-bounds I ever learned of. So I'm waiting for this to go down so I can actually jump on the back fin. And then I want to jump diagonally towards this forest here. And there we go.
Lagging a bit behind. Oh, now there's the jump. Yep.
Heck yeah.
The jump you know and love, fam.
Oh yeah.
I love how there are little invisible walls, too, you can grapple on.
Yeah. In
Hey, there was other
fact,
games.
though I'm not going to do what I'm thinking of because it's a soft lock, but if you jump in a very specific way at one of these corners here, let's see. There we go. This corner right here, if you jump at it in a very particular way, you just get stuck in the air and cannot do anything.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Shout out to the policeman being right in front of the door and accidentally talking to him.
Shoutouts to the Breath of Fire 3 development team, who gets credited right there, because they worked on
Heck
Legends
yeah.
1.
Oh, Varunius, you want to go ahead and hand on to Bruno?
Oh.
So I can work on the subsidies while you do some other stuff, because we have that one cutscene to show off.
Oh yeah. It'll be here before we know it. Which, speaking of, yeah, take some time to show off a little bit of the game that wasn't shown off in the speedrun, the bombs. The orange, well, they're set in the way where one of them is on top of a roof and the other is like near a greenhouse. And it seems like I seem to have a pretty decent luck with that.
Blue actually did show this off in easy 100% when a few days ago. That was like later on in the night. But yeah, it's a funny side quest.
Yeah. Why did I... Man, I'm just out of it right now. This is what happens when you don't have a flow of coffee.
This is what happens specifically when you get your locally sourced coffee from catalogs. You don't want to make that mistake. The ingredients are questionable.
The locally sourced junk shop coffee.
Exactly.
It's funny. We're talking about like places that have like surprisingly good food. There's a gas station near my place that has some really good catfish.
Oh man, don't ask me about gas stations.
That
we don't
sounds
pump
so
gas.
sus.
Yeah, but surprisingly, it's not too bad.
Alright, but hear me out. Do they have anything gluten-free that I can actually eat? I'm
Maybe-
willing to venture no.
I'm not sure.
That's right. Wouldn't know about gas stations. I can't pump gas.
What
Or
Giga
wheeling,
Chad's
it's
Fluster
illegal.
Man, by the way.
Hey, shoutouts Easy, the flustered man.
I hope Easy was
Oh,
here
yeah.
to see that.
He's here. He just said gas station fish, dude.
Let's see. So you would know more about this, Varunius. What line in the cutscene am I looking for to point out?
It'll be regarding pizza, which will play a little bit into the cutscene.
Gotcha.
Easy
Yeah, this
saying,
is
I've
news
been
to
here
me.
the whole time, homie.
Thank you, Easy. Appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, thanks,
And switch
Easy.
audio to
Yeah,
my end if
later.
we haven't yet.
Easy, you're our favorite meme.
Indeed, he is.
And that's our final time for my run. Switch over to Eve. I believe.
Eve.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm only
Bruno
doing.
was engulfed in fog.
I'm only doing the parts of some side quests to go for showcasing the music, which is why I'm grabbing the red lipstick.
The pizza line
Yeah.
sounded the same to me, but I think that might be the default version.
Yeah, that's the default on.
Mm-hmm.
As to say, PC is basically based on PS1.
Yeah.
We're gonna want you to keep that in the back of your mind for when Varunius will later get to that exact scene on Recomp.
If you don't hurry up, there's not going to be any.
Oh, another minor change with this fight on PS1/PC is that Bruno started off by not walking. But on N64, he will start off walking.
Sorry, we're hearing echoing. At least I'm hearing
Yeah.
echoing.
Yeah, about to say, there's some echo shenanigans.
Not sure how that's happening though.
Oh, it's coming from Terra's end, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
I think it's better now?
Kitty!
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep,
now.
it's
Okay,
good.
We're back. We're back, baby.
Sweet.
Back
Yeah, in
almost
case anyone
PS.
couldn't really understand me, basically Bruno's behavior differs between N64 versus all of the other versions.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I guess since my run is over, I can showcase about PSP that you haven't noticed is that I've been running the game in its native 4:3 aspect ratio, which is what PS1, 64, PC all do. But it's worth noticing that the PSP does have widescreen, so if you go here, by default, the game grossly stretches to widescreen. It doesn't actually look that bad, but the HUD elements are a little gross, as you can see with my
Yeah,
HP
they're
over
stretched.
there. Granted, they made the field of view better, so it's not like they just literally cropped the game, but the HUD leaves a lot to be desired. So that's why you saw me running the game at 4:3, because I need the HUD for a visual cue I used earlier, and the stretched out HUD actually ruins that visual cue, which I found out the hard way.
Alright, I'm about to do Bruno.
Oh,
If I
boy.
can get in. Alright. Is the audio good? Alright. Here we go.
Did I fail to kill one enemy?
Wow, that's pretty big. I wonder what it is.
Now keep a good ear on this cutscene.
Wait, that mark. Teasel, you better not be eating that entire pizza yourself.
And that's it. That's the only change in the cutscene. Tron has a alternative take on their pizza line.
Hey, you!
It's very unusual, because we can't say, oh, they needed to save cartridge space. It is literally a new line of audio. They just
Yeah.
changed her take. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that is not the only change for English 64, but now I'm getting ahead of myself, so keep an eye out.
Also, nice dodge roll there. Take my frustration out on the fences.
As you do. Those fences had it coming.
Actually, yeah, I'll go Go down. Down, down.
Guess I can actually show off something on PSP. I mean, it is a showcase. I think that Var mentioned that on 64, there is no records to listen to in the record shop, and that is not the case for every other version of this game. Of course, now I have to find the record shop because I
That's
never
where
go
you're
in
at.
there.
Yeah, these areas can be a bit of a pain during like high-level speedruns. Because those hippos can pretty much go wherever the heck they want. It can be irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty tricky movement.
Not gonna lie, I actually forgot that's how you get into the record shop. You can tell I don't come in here often casually.
So, one subtle version difference that I would like to point out. So, notice this boss that we're going to fight against, and notice how he behaves when I shoot him. One shot, and he immediately advances forward. This is not the case on the N64 version. The reason why is a bit complicated. Basically, each enemy has a counter in the game telling you how much damage it has taken. And once it gets over a certain threshold, that enemy is quote-unquote stunned, and it does something. In the case of this boss, its stun animation is running forward and closing its back. For some reason, on every port except for the Nintendo 64 version, that counter is initialized to a really weird value in like the 20,000s for this boss. And then you hit it, and then it does all the logic for the stun animation. Whereas on Nintendo 64, it is properly set to 0. No clue why.
We're just gonna mark that up as another 64 oddity to add to the pile.
Yeah.
And by the way, I am in the museum right now, and the music here is Air on the G String by Sebastian Bach.
More classic music. Shoutouts to Bach.
Shoutouts to Bach.
They love their classical music.
It's something that really only happens in Legends, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure other games might have some other like leitmotifs from classic music, but really, it's heavy in Legends.
Oh yeah.
Though speaking of heavy as a segue, this is the music shop, but just as a quick sample, we can listen to music on like 64.
Yep.
Get some smooth jazz here. At least what I think is supposed to resemble smooth jazz.
Smooth.
The mogul saying, but did the curator find their talent?
Well,
Probably
they had
not.
enough to open up the museum, so I guess that's a yes.
I would classify that as a win, yeah.
They found some red.
Oh, finally.
More like they're seeing
color.
red after what we said to them.
Yeah. They were afraid of the truth.
That's Paprika. Hello, Paprika. You did not
Also,
see
I'm having no issue with this boss here, by the way, thanks to the coding of 64. For once, that's actually pretty decent.
For a minute, I was honestly concerned that Paprika was, like, tied by my R1 and L1 binding, which I should mention real quick, because I didn't get to show it off in the run. One of the problems with PSP's control scheme is that it lacks an R2 and L2 button. It also lacks a second analog, which admittedly Legends was never programmed for. Legends 2 was made with dual analog in mind. So to compensate on a PSP, you would use the circle pad like this to go into free aim, or alternatively you hold L and R, and now it basically acts as a hot button combo R2. I just didn't bring it up because I was hoping if you've never played PSP you wouldn't notice, but it's worth noting that the controls on PSP are notoriously bad. And you wouldn't notice it on easy that much.
Was it the PSP or the Vita that later integrated that weird, like, back button? Which
yes,
wasn't
the
really
Vita
a button?
has a rear touchscreen, which you could assign buttons, and you could even assign touchscreen, which is even more bizarre in my opinion.
Huh.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, if you wanted to assign R2 to, like, bottom right touchscreen, you could. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's possible.
I remember using that when the games, like for the PSN re-releases. I remember using that back touchpad for like lock on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, Shaq jump scare on my end, by the way.
Yo, Shaq.
Shout out to Shaq. No Kobe.
Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm playing everyone's favorite minigame, Kick the Can, while we pass the time. And I'm
Heck
having
yeah.
no success.
Speaking of passing the time, so some people might be wondering, why the heck did I just open up the doors to the final boss and just leave? Well, oh, right. Okay, that was not the reason why, I promise. The reason why is because Data can actually give you quite a bit of money. But only once you open those 3 doors. When you open those 3 doors and give him a set of responses, he will give you about 55,000 zenny. And not many people know about this because they usually just barrel forward straight to the final boss, right?
I remember that, yeah.
Now, why am I here just for the 55 grand that I'm probably not even going to use? Well, I'm going to do a glitch.
Oh, baby.
So, it turns out, on PC, if I F9 out of this, and then restart the conversation fast enough, I can get that money again. And again.
No.
And again. As many times as I please.
Finally,
that's
infinite
nuts.
Zenny cheat. What we all been
Yep.
hoping for.
And it is just so sad to me that this is completely useless in the speedrun. Because it's a literal infinite money cheat. But it's so slow to go into the main gate and out of it.
Maybe Data should back the 20X Expo.
Yeah, he should. By the way, Kickstarter's still live.
Please consider pledging if able, any tier, and just remember that you don't actually get charged until it gets fully funded and at the end of the month. And if it doesn't get fully funded, you don't get charged at all. But no pressure, if you're able.
Yup. Big celebration, guys, in honor of the 40th anniversary of Mega Man next year. It's going to be pretty awesome. So, hey, if you're interested, if it sounds like something you'd have fun with, then by all means, you know where to go.
And to put my money where my mouth is, I have personally pledged ahead of time, so, you know, I don't want to just sound like I'm a hypocrite here. Please, if you're able, but if you're not, you're under no compulsion, but consider sharing with people you think would be interested.
Yeah.
By the
Very
way,
cool
I just
event.
thought this is a showcase. I'd showcase my favorite texture in the game is right here.
The
This
baby.
The baby.
You know, speaking of oddities, look at my model. Look at Volnut. Like, you see the spread buster, that's fine. But why does he have a second shoulder? Right where his elbow should be.
These are the questions.
If the decomp dev is watching, I found something.
Yeah, this is definitely something that, hopefully, if it hasn't been bug reported, well, it is now.
This is your bug report.
Yes.
A bug report disguised as a Legends showcase. You gotta love it.
Yes. All right. Coming up to another cutscene with some difference. Just after opening all these doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this one play out because this is
Alright.
important.
All right. I am putting the controller on the side.
It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me. Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model. assigned to the direct command of Mother. As I recall, you are designated Mega Man Trigger. Please forgive me. I did not recognize you in your current configuration.
You know me?
You don't remember? Ah, I see. You have suffered memory loss, yes? Then for what purpose have you awakened me? I assume that your reason for coming here is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
Carbon? Purge? What are you talking about?
According to Urban Military Security Ordinance A10, the number of carbon units is not allowed to increase beyond the pre-specified limits. If this happens, they are to be purged immediately. My observation is left unattended. The carbons will reproduce indefinitely. Their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can be quite a nuisance.
Carbons? Do you mean the people on the island?
The carbons fit mass population model B. They are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to simply reinitialize.
Reinitialize? I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but when you say reinitialize, do you mean no? Huh?
This is quite regrettable. It would be much simpler if I had the assistance of a proficient eunuch, such as yourself. Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Eden. Until then, please remain where you are. Yes, until then.
What? It's a man? A person?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding either. I really think he plans to kill everyone.
Well, there you have it. That was Tron's line right there. That's literally ripped from Volt Knight in the same cutscene.
Dude, what the heck?
Yes. Yes, and why did I pick that up? I don't know, it's probably just completionist in me, but anyway. Yeah, Tron straight up uses the same line as Volt Knight
That's
did.
weird.
Yes, it's like, what the heck?
We want to assume that's the same in Japanese, but I haven't gone to the effort to check. But it's just bizarre.
I don't know. Probably ask some Japanese fellas that have played Mega Man 64. Maybe.
Yeah, if anyone is still watching who runs 64 JP, can you confirm that happens? But I'm pretty sure it does due to cartridge limitations. But that is an audio you'll only see in 64, and since Recomp is based on 64, there you go. I hope you enjoyed hearing her mimic Mega Man flawlessly. I guess it could have been worse. They could have repurposed his scream just a moment ago, have Tron scream for no reason. That would have been great.
Yeah.
Real quick, since I kept bringing up the PSP's inferior music, not that it's, that much greater than 64's compressed music, you may have noticed I've been listening to Apple Market the entire time, and if you've ever heard Apple Market, it shouldn't sound like this. It is completely wrong. Go listen, if you have a copy, go boot up PlayStation 1, go to Apple Market, go listen on YouTube. It does not sound like this. This is a PSP exclusive remix. So that's great.
Okay, so I've gone ahead and finished my run of the game, but a glitch I never got to show off because my internet went kaput is something here at the docks where if I F9, try to call roll to the boats, but because of F9 it doesn't work, and then F9 a second time, the cutscene automatically starts.
Huh.
More to it though, because then I can confirm, call roll again, and lots of zeros.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, PC is weird. But it gets better than that.
That's an understatement.
There's more
she's
to it.
What if she's like calling Zero? Like the actual character?
So
And
you might
that's
notice
64.
that if I cancel out of that text box, I bring up the save dialogue for some reason.
Hmm.
So, what if I save?
What if indeed?
I have saved in the third slot. Let's load it up.
Oh. Oh.
Oh
Okay,
no.
wait.
Anyway, I hope you're ready for credits on 64.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Nice.
So can you walk to Lake Jiyun now?
Sadly, no. They are two distinct areas.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
This
sense.
is the closest we are to boat skip.
It's just a glimpse, a little taste of what could be, but isn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the kind of the power of F9. You can save in weird places at weird times or whatever.
Yeah.
Do I have a good...
Something happened while you were
Hmm.
underground? Huh?
I could probably show off like the extreme end of this
Oh boy.
while we're
Please-
waiting for the
please
credits
do.
over there.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget.
Bear in mind, I haven't done this in like 2 years, so
Whoa.
you'll have to bear with me. But my idea is to save while dying.
What is it?
Okay, I guess I need to find a different save file to use.
You know, I just realized, I forgot to show, I forgot to show off the missing building in
Oh, that's
Uptown. Yeah, that YAG building that you'd see in Uptown is just not there in 64. Not only that, but I don't know if either of y'all said anything, but Bruno's AI is altered a little bit on 64.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
to mention it completely.
Yeah, he moves a little bit earlier, and then it just launches missiles while it fires off the green orbs.
Yeah, I've died to
So-
Bruno on 64, and I was just like, what went wrong there?
Yeah.
And then I later found out that's why.
Yeah.
Also, please be grateful VAR is using the recomp, because if we were showcasing Nat 64 today, the frame rate would be very different.
Yeah. And let me
Download
take a
terrain shoes for developing that.
Oh yeah, let's see. Classical music I forgot to mention. Alright, Arrow G string, mentioned that. Oh yeah, the music that plays with Mega Man Juno is called Little Fugu in G minor, also by Sebastian Bach.
Yeah, Bach, right.
Yeah.
He's
And
back,
music
baby.
There it is! Hospital
again.
theme! No! No!
Save. I don't think that's saved.
No!
It doesn't feel good to listen to, I gotta be honest with you.
No! Not for, what, 6 minutes?
Yeah!
Because the extended 64...
So if to anyone who's played this game even casually, and if you've heard this theme when you go to the hospital, hence why we call it the hospital theme, you'll know that it's not a 6-minute track.
Yeah,
But
it
they
is.
had to make it one to last the credits, so
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Alright, on better notes, Nocturne Opening 9, number 2 by Chopin is the music that plays in Roll's room once you give her the music box.
I know about
And-
Chopin from music class. Good times,
Yeah.
good times.
Oh yeah, Beast Hunter. I don't think I showed that off, but the music there is a cover of Spanish Romance, or Romance d'Amour.
Okay, I think I got a save on while I was dying, specifically after I got hit and died. So if I reboot the game, I believe this first save has it. Ah, dang it. It still had me
Oh.
alive.
Oh no.
It's very finicky.
Yeah, if you're gonna
But the
use
idea-
F9, you want to use it responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't use it like I do. I'll give it one more shot so I don't burn off it too much time. So let's see. I talk to data, F9, and then try to kill myself on a mine. Okay, I think that might have done it. 56:28 was my timestamp. Okay, I still think I need to reboot it. Okay, there we go. 56:28. Okay. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I documented this on YouTube a while ago, and I might have forgotten how to do it. But the premise is that if you save while doing this, or do other weird things, you can get in the game's so-called zombie state. And that can allow all sorts of weird things. In fact, I believe... Yeah, death warp would be one thing. That is way too complicated to explain in a marathon setting.
Yeah.
But I believe Blue Metal could at some point, maybe.
Yeah.
It's used in high-level, any % normal difficulty runs. You can also use it to get this weird kind of glitch that sends you right back to the start of the game with all of your Zenny, all of your Buster parts. But with a few caveats. For one, your story flags are kind of messed up, so you can't actually beat the game.
Whoops.
And you have 0 HP, so 2 hits will kill you. And your HP gauge just looks weird. And then, on top of that, you cannot use your Buster or special weapons in the first dungeon. You have to beat the first boss using only kicks. And you cannot touch it twice.
Doesn't that just sound like a lovely Kaizo run to start off?
Yeah,
it's
that'd be
absolutely
cool to watch.
miserable.
That's the Legends magic you'll only find on PC, so shout outs to PC, and thank you for showcasing this lovely version of the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to add to the... Now, I don't know if this is an actual piece of classical music, but Concerto of Harpsichord, or Harpsichord Concerto, that's the song that plays when you listen to the Baroque CD sample at the record store.
I would have listened to it, but I was broke. Sorry.
Yeah, again, I don't know if it's an actual piece of music or an original piece that mimics the classical music. I know there's a song similar to it that plays when you first see Teasel Bond. But, yeah, you know, that's a completely different song. Anyway. Yeah, that's all the classical music.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to showcase or talk about?
Nothing that I think I can do consistently.
I see, we could probably, we don't want to eat up too much time attempting things. Like, I could try to go for a strat that I know I will not get first try.
R&D Department 3.
What
What the heck were you doing?
Now, my showcase was definitely more just an easy any run more than anything else, because the problems with PSP are just something you have to experience control-wise and just hear it with your ears. But outside of that, it is just Legends PS1 with faster loading times. So at the end of the day, it's still Legends 1 that you know and love, but it just controls a little worse, and somebody skipped the record when releasing the music. But I hope you enjoyed it, because I don't think that version of Legends 1 will ever be showcased too often. In stark contrast to Legends 2 PSP, which is preferable for speedrunning. So I'd like to thank you for having me on to showcase that, even though it was more or less an easy any run with like a few minor things I threw in there just for time.
I'll go ahead and get some of that in that. I have speedrun all 4 ports of this game. PSP is definitely the hardest to learn. It has the potential to be the greatest, it's just the controls that make it so bad.
Yeah.
And as for 64, okay, so since I'm playing this through the decomp, it's not too bad, but if you're playing this on like actual hardware, you're gonna have a worse experience. Give or take expansion pack that may or may not help performance. But yeah, speaking of the decomp, Skybane, can
Yeah,
I
I saw your
send you?
message.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got it.
Feel free to post that in the 20xx chat if they allow it. Yeah. If you want to
yeah.
if you want to play the decomp for yourself, uh, it's on the GitHub. Feel free to try it out. And there's the obligatory babu. But
If
yeah,
I may, we just want to remind everybody that we are not in a place to distribute the ROM. We
yeah,
cannot advocate for that. You have to have your own copy if you're going to play it. So just as a quick heads up.
yeah, that cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, for anybody listening, we are not advocating someone to go get a ROM.
Yeah, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed this showcase. Is it Blue Metal coming up next with Trombone?
First, real quick, what are your guys' names again, and where can people find you if they want to find you?
I'll let you go first, Eve.
I'm Princess Eve. For the most part, you can just find me on Twitch at my username. I do have some Discord servers attached to my Twitch profile if you really want to see more of me. But that's where I mainly stream all of my Mega Man Legends kind of stuff. And that is the main thing I do.
All right, Dylan.
So this is actually my second showcase for Mega May, and I got one more coming on the 14th. So if Legend stuff is what you enjoy, please feel free to tune into that. You can find me at DylanTheCG. I don't do too many Twitch streams, but that is my Twitch handle. If you want to follow me on YouTube instead, you can do the handle at Mitty Walters, MITTY WALTERS, or just look up DylanTheCG. It's the same thing. But yeah, happy to be here. Thank you for bringing me on. I'm glad to be here with the Legends homies, showing off a underappreciated port.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah, same here. And as for myself, I am Varunius, also known as Var. You can find me on Twitch. I also have a Discord server, which you can find over on my Twitch page as well. I also have Blue Sky, but I don't post on there much, if at all. But yeah, I stream variety stuff, including Capcom games, Pokemon, what have you, bunch of Star Wars games. But yeah, I won't take too much time. But yeah, it was great to be here, and hope to see you soon. Again.
Well, hey, thank you all for coming on. This has been a blast. I love seeing all the differences in these very different versions. But yeah, guys, coming up next, we'll be back with Blue Metal for the Misadventures of Tron Bon. And that's yeah, I'm glad.
Please stick around and support that. It is going to be very fun run to watch.
Yeah, and he's doing all missions. So it's going to be, and it's Blue Metal, so of course it's a speed run. but that's going to be a great time. So guys, stay tuned for that. Don't forget about the Kickstarter. Yeah, Mega Man, Mega Man Convention 40th anniversary. Next year, Seattle, Washington. Hopefully, if the Kickstarter works out. But yeah, pre-selling tickets on there. If it sounds like something that you think you'll have a fun time with, then hey, by all means, check it out. We've got some cool guests lined up. And yeah, you can find more about that on the Kickstarter page. But yeah, we will be back with the Misadventures of Sean Bond by the illustrious Blue Metal. But guys, thank you again for coming on. It's been a blast. And yeah, we will see you down the road. Something like that. Take care, fans. Stay legendary.